and welcome. My name is Harvey Romingo and I'm broadcasting to you live from Exeter College Media Production. Today's subject is independent cinema and the rise of global streaming platforms. Independent cinema has birthed household names like the likes of Quentin Tarantino, Christopher Nolan and the Coen brothers. With groundbreaking films from Easy Rider to the Blair Witch Project, raw, personal and original storytelling has been the forefront for your trips to the cinema. Many would argue that the days where anyone could pick up a camera and create a masterpiece are over, and now that it seems if you're not in a cinematic universe, you're not in the cinema at all. We've truly witnessed a revolutionary era of storytelling. However, is this unique period of storytelling still thriving, or are streaming giants like Netflix and Amazon Prime killed independent cinema? Let's go and ask the public how they feel about this issue.
Do you use streaming for platforms? Are you like exclusive to streaming platforms? Are you kind of like more cinema?
It depends, like normal streaming platforms because it's cheaper for one than going to cinema, but I do like getting cinema when I can because it's a better place to watch movies.
Why? I was going to ask, why do you like the cinema so much? Is it because you enjoy the experience more?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah? Do you believe that streaming platforms are kind of affecting how much people go to the cinema?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's easier to watch a movie at home. It costs less again, but it's always an experience going to the cinema, I think.
So you don't use streaming services or anything like that at all?
Not really, although I've got a laptop, I suppose I could download it.
Yeah. Do you think streaming services are kind of destroying the cinema in a way? Because films are obviously getting released straight to streaming services over the cinema.
Well, I don't really know. I suppose yes.
Do you think that streaming services are kind of killing the cinema a little bit?
Definitely.
Why is that?
Because instead of actually going out, you can just at home stream it whenever you want.
Thank you. Perfect. That's all. Thank you very much. Cheers.
We are delighted to have with us today Claire, who is a cinema manager and event at Exeter Phoenix, which is a local cinema and event space. We are here to talk about independent cinema and its importance in today's world. How are you doing, Claire?
I'm very well, thanks for having me today.
Now, what is the Exeter Phoenix and what does it do?
So Exeter Phoenix is the multi-art space and we're right in the heart of Exeter City, and we have a programme that spans music, contemporary art, we do workshops and training. We also have a really great live performance programme, and of course we've got an independent cinema. It's the only independent cinema in Exeter and it's all completely solar powered.
Amazing. Now, do you believe that streaming in a way is killing independent cinema?
I wouldn't use a killing, but I do think it's affecting cinema greatly. I think on one side we're seeing a lot of competition. Streaming platforms can address audiences and their many, many tastes and their differences. And it also means that people have much easier choice from their home. But at the same time, it's also shaping those tastes and giving people the desire to be brave and test out more. And on the flip side, we're seeing more and more people wanting to come and enjoy those experiences together.
So would you say they're a good thing for the world of independent cinema?
I think when we work together as cinemas and streaming platforms, it can be a really great thing. I think there are many instances where the people behind some of the streaming platforms don't necessarily understand the process of cinema and cinema's function and how audiences and cinema connect, and that's where things start to fall apart.
So how do you believe, how would you say that hubs like Exeter Phoenix can compete or coexist with these streaming platforms?
Well, because we're an independent cinema, we get complete control about the films that we put on. That's up to me and my team. And that means that we get a really good relationship with distributors. And often, as we're seeing, those distributors are also the same people who manage those streaming platforms. So, for example, Mubi or Disney. And that means that we can build up a rapport and negotiate to get the films that we want into our cinema before they go out on platforms. Sometimes it's a little harder when there are some platforms such as Netflix who don't really get cinema and they have a very different function and they want audiences to spend money on their platform. It means that there's a very small window of time in which cinemas can respond, and we're seeing that some of those cinemas are very much kind of united in London and they don't come a little bit further. But we're doing what we can to give audiences unique experiences.
Amazing. So is there a higher ambition for the world of independent cinema, such as for the Exeter Phoenix or you and your team?
Yeah, I think it's identifying the films that you wouldn't get to see anywhere else. So thinking about the multiplexes and chain cinemas that exist in Exeter. So really understanding what makes Exeter Phoenix different and identifying those films that people can't see anywhere else. And that's a big part of our ambition.
So what are places like Exeter Phoenix and yourself doing to get people in the door to watch those films or experience those unseen, in a way, films?
Yeah, it's very much about like eventising. So we find that if we can get a director or a member of the crew to come and do a Q&A, that really incentivises people to come. We've got really competitive prices, and we really think about how we're speaking to different audiences and those different tastes, going way beyond just kind of social media campaigns, but also working on our membership and more personalised approaches, working with different groups and segments of the city.
Amazing. That's all we've got for today. I believe independent cinema is in good hands. We were absolutely delighted to have you with us. Thanks for being here today and sharing your insight about the world of independent cinema. Today we interview Claire, part of Exeter Phoenix, the most prominent independent hub in Devon. Thank you for your time. I've been Harvey Rowe.